Okay, this is our final episode of our Mother playthrough. We will be beating the game.
This is episode 14.
Episode 14.
Holy crap.
And it's been a long journey.
Woo!
Yeah, still remember that I could beat run. It took me like 10 episodes or so, 10 or 11 episodes before I could consistently remember that. So, yeah, we're going over here somewhere.
Did we, oh man. Did we already, go? Oh wow, we got a boat.
Yeah. They got it running though.
Nice. Sadly, this is only the third episode I'm in.
That's true. That's true. We
Yeah.
have,
So lonely.
We have Eric and Justin in the room.
I've been gone for so long.
Yeah, we're all
We all missed him.
we're all here for the final episode.
Yeah.
So somewhere in there it is.
There we go, the typhoon.
Huh.
It's kind of interesting. This is like literally the only vehicle in this game, and you only pilot it for like 30 seconds.
Wow.
I'm so lonely.
Well, no, don't you get to pilot the tank in the desert?
Oh yeah.
But we didn't do that.
No, we did not do that.
Wait, so you're saying this, 4-year-old child did that?
Apparently.
Well, then again,
Well, there were
What the
three
hell?
4-year-old childs, so that's like the intelligence of a 12-year-old child.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
3 heads are better than 1.
Also, I would like to mention that there was something I was going to say that was funny. I forgot.
Good job, you
This is
fucking
actually
idiot.
kind of impressive.
Fish. Well, yeah. I mean, it is updated graphics, but the sprites I'm pretty sure were there to begin with, so.
Woo! Ooh, that was powerful.
Trying to kill the mic.
Push her down.
Yeah.
All the doors at the bottom. Just keep
Yeah.
going left.
Apparently.
Sorry for destroying everybody's ears.
That was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess we don't want to go.
Oh, I'll make sure there was nothing in here.
Okay, yeah.
There might be another door.
That's true. There might be like an endless amount of doors.
Justin.
Alright.
Just walk
I'm dying.
upstairs. Oh, okay. We gotta be ready
Mr.
for
Roboto is there.
This. Gotta be ready for this fight.
You notice the cracks in that glass down there?
Water's getting ready to erupt from there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
My name is Eve.
Ah, my name is Steve.
What the hell? Hello, I am Steve.
George.
Wasn't George? Oh no, wait.
Grandfather.
Right.
Grandfather.
George was the grandfather.
Robots can't have dads.
Well.
So,
Great, perfect.
George created them
Perfect.
Oh.
for this day.
And they never were seen again.
He gets you out of there.
Oh.
We're at his feet.
Yeah. Now this is where this all becomes just
Oh
like
yeah,
epic.
he is on our team.
Yeah. The
We
rest,
have a robot.
the rest of our time here is going to be a cakewalk because he hits for 999 points of damage.
What the fuck?
That's kill everything. He can destroy all life on Earth.
Kill all of the things.
Apparently
Yeah.
you have the Terminator with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I think he
makes-
also takes all the damage for us too. I can't remember.
So wait, why do you have wobbly arms?
Wobble wobble.
He's to help us kill Gygus or Gag.
Sorry, we're
Is
not
that
playing
the only way to
Earthbound.
get him?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have to get him, or is he just like a surprise?
Yeah, you have to get him. Cause it takes you to the other side of the lake.
Wait a second.
Blastborg and Gigaborg.
Oh, these guys are going down.
Gygus isn't in this game. This is not Earthbound.
Oh, he is.
Really?
Gygus exists in all time frames, I think, or something like that. I can't
What
remember.
the
He's
fuck?
an alien.
You know what? We keep bringing up Fantasy Star throughout this whole thing, and Gygus is a lot like
Dark Soul. What's his name? Dark Soul's from Shining Force.
I am a banana.
Is it Dark Side?
Dark something like that.
America.
Dark Force. Dark Force.
I'm
That
That sounds right.
No, because in Phantasy Star 1, his name is Dark Falls.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, it's just an evil entity that's in all games.
Nerd.
Have you not played the Phantasy Star games? They're amazing.
No.
See, Eric wishes he wasn't a nerd, so he pretends he's not one.
Yeah.
I am a nerd.
Maybe he wishes he wasn't.
I'm a Star Wars nerd. And I am proud of it.
I love Phantasy Star. It's space with swords.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm all
Fantasy
for
Star
it.
Universe. Oh man.
That game
Other
was
Wars?
Phantasy Star Universe was really fun, and I'm actually
Other Wars.
I hope that they.
I'm
do.
all for it. Stars and wars. Definitely part of my thing.
There you go.
There you go.
And also swords.
I hope they do translate or release
Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yes, Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah, no.
And the Sega makes this, right? I mean, this is a Sega property, right?
Yeah.
You know-
Huge fan of Sega. So if Sega does that, and with some recent news from Sega, one thing is their public apology. Is that the word we're going to use?
Yeah.
Public apology for their game releases in the past several years, and saying that they may actually release games for consoles in the future. It would be awesome to play Phantasy Star Universe Online 2 on whatever, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, whatever it takes.
Doesn't matter. We got both. Yeah, that would be the greatest.
I would prefer Xbox One because everybody else also has an Xbox One.
Everyone else in our family, not necessarily everyone else in the world.
That's true. That's true.
If we were talking about worldwide players, then
That'd probably be a
PlayStation
lie.
would be better.
Yeah, because worldwide, everybody's got one of those.
Which is why there's so many people playing Final Fantasy
14.
Yeah, 14.
That game is actually really fun, but it's like, just don't have the time to play an MMO, but I would make the time to play Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Phantasy Star.
Oh,
I just love those games.
We're ascending into hell. I don't know if anyone knows.
Great.
Wait, did it say ascending?
No, but we are climbing.
And it is getting more hell-like.
Yeah. Why do we still have that boomerang? Well,
And why the
present?
Yeah,
like why the hell are you going to hell anyways?
Well, that's where you fight evil.
Why the hell wouldn't we go?
Oh,
This
Jack,
is like
Why the hell wouldn't we go?
a goddamn maze.
I hate Ladder Town. I call this Ladder Town.
those are ropes, sir.
No, they're clearly small ladders.
They're really small ladders. We're actually giants now. Once we get the robot on our team, you become a giant.
We're actually the size of the Empire State Building, so you can only imagine how big he is.
Yeah, and how big these ladders are.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
yeah.
thing that I'm looking
Remember the
for.
lie.
One thing I'm looking forward to is when Hyperkin releases that Game Gear adapter for the Retro 5.
yeah, Retro 5 is going to
There's going to be the Phantasy Star game that we can play that's on there. It's a sequel to the first game where you play as two people helping Alis Landale from the first game.
Really? I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, well,
I knew about the Shining Force games.
well, I knew about the Phantasy Star game also, but I just assumed I'd never play it.
Yeah.
Because I think it was only released in Japan, but it has like a ROM, translation patch, but I don't like using ROMs, and I'm really looking forward to playing it on the Retro 5 with
Yeah.
a patch.
Oh, did you know there's a legend? If 4 nerds are in a room, 2 of them will die.
We all sighed on that
And
one.
everybody sighed.
That's how you know.
If one's gonna
No,
Look
die.
how low experience points Zed has. You know, this is.
Yeah.
We'd obviously just.
Did not go.
I feel like, did we ever grind again after that first time?
No.
so this is early on in the playthrough. We first got to Magic Can, and they give you those items available to
Why are you staring at me?
The like defensive items you can purchase really early on for super expensive. Just America, just the main character. We did a bunch of grinding with him, and we've never needed to gain experience ever since then.
Yep. That took like a week.
Yeah,
We did something similar with Earthbound.
we did 2 challenges with Earthbound so far.
Yeah. I mean, according to Starman.net, they're challenges. I mean, they're just things that we did anyway. I don't know where the fuck I'm going at this point.
I know. I already lost my mind earlier.
Starman!
Yeah, he's got.
Oh,
Hey, wait, those guys are on the
This
cover.
is
Oh.
serious shit.
things are going down. These are aliens, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're,
These
They're
are the
from-
sermons.
The cover
Kill
of
them.
Earthbound.
Kill them all. Kill them to death.
Beam B
Get
is
off
like
my country.
Get off my country.
And go back
We don't
into
care
the
too much about the rest of it.
Our
Go
guy's
back,
name's America.
go back to the cover of Earthbound.
Not Captain Planet.
I was really
Yeah.
hoping he would hit D there. Alright.
Smash!
He went
There was spaceman brain everywhere.
Whoa! We smashed his brains.
Wow.
Straight
Zed
out.
just got
We just got
smacked.
beamed in the asshole.
Zed! Talk to me, Zed.
Are you still alive?
Zed is not very useful.
He is
Just throw
mostly.
him off the cliff. and
Is-
we'll-
He's nowhere near as good as Jeff in Earthbound.
And Jeffy.
Okay, now let's kill Jeff Warner.
This is a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
Because they survived the second round.
That's how these older games were, you
Glass cannon.
Yeah, everything was a glass cannon. The bad guys, you hit it and you die, or wait.
If you hit it, you die.
You're done.
That's it. You're over. And sometimes they hit you and they die. So
What?
that's
That's the moral of the story.
the moral of the story. At the end of the day,
Just punch it.
just refrain from punching because you could get killed.
Oh yeah.
Just
Don't
poke
punch
it.
it.
Don't punch it.
Just let it hit you.
I think officially everybody knows not to punch it.
Yeah.
How
What the-
many, just slightly off topic, but how many 8-bit RPGs can you name? Because I'm having a hard time remembering a bunch of them.
8-bit
Shit.
RPGs. Well, let's see.
Well, that's not.
Are we gonna count
I'm not-
like all 5 of the Dragon Warrior games?
Can I say 32
That's, that's a good point. I didn't think about the fact that there were several Dragon Warriors. There's only, not 5, is it? I thought 5 was on Super Famicom.
Maybe.
I think it's 4 though.
And then Final Fantasy 1.
1, 2, and 3?
I don't know. Yeah. I think 4 was the first one for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then there.
What is
Why can't you go down the ladder?
I cannot.
Okay.
Okay, you're screwed.
Okay. Okay.
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy Star. Do you count Dragon Stomper?
No.
I guess. I mean, technically the Atari 2600 is an 8-bit system, and it is an RPG.
So there you go.
my god.
I imagine Eric's gonna go. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. No, that's not 8-bit.
No.
Well, okay,
That's like
but-
64-bit.
But
Legend of
Legend of Zelda, the first one for the Nintendo.
What about this? No.
Oh, I guess Crystallis, if we're gonna open that up.
Yeah.
In that sense, we got Crystallis. We have a
Back
few.
Xanadu.
Yeah, Faxanadu, however you pronounce it.
Um,
There's also a lot of dungeon crawls.
yeah, the Ultima games and shit like that.
Ultimate games. Those aren't necessarily dungeon crawlers.
No, I guess not.
But they were on the NES, and they're definitely there's like 3 of them I think that came out on the NES.
Yeah. Was it Might and Magic or something like that?
Yeah, Might and Magic. I think there were a few Dungeons and Dragon games that came out.
Mm.
Baldur's Gate.
Wait.
No, not Baldur's Gate. But
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
This,
Wampa Stompa.
this is the boss fight.
Do we get our robot fighter?
Yeah, he's the only one that actually hurts him.
Aw. Whoa! How'd that happen?
What?
I think America did 3 points of damage. Oh, wait. Who did 24?
Eve.
Oh.
He's the only one who can hurt this guy.
How much life does this guy have?
I think it's like 150 or something like
Oh, so it's not too bad. Unless he does a lot of damage.
Can
that.
I
He
name
only
a?
hits Eve.
And he dodges.
And Eve dodges pretty well. What I'm picturing right now is like a Pacific Rim kind of fight going on right now.
Oh man, that would be epic.
That would be awesome.
You gotta use your imagination, and that's straight where mine went.
There's one that we're forgetting we don't own, so obviously we would forget it. Sweet Home.
Sweet Home, yeah, I never even played it.
I played it wrong once.
You know, the name Sweet Home immediately makes me want to play Harvest Moon.
Oh my
that's
God.
a great game.
Harvest Moon 64.
We have.
I
We got-
prefer the PlayStation 2.
We have the PlayStation
1?
PlayStation 1?
Yeah,
Well,
the PlayStation 1
2.
version. We don't have the PlayStation 2 version.
Yeah, we have PlayStation 1 version, we have 64 version, and we have
We own the Super Nintendo version?
We
Or is
have
that
a-
like Wii virtual console?
we have oh I don't remember.
I know I've looked at it several times. I don't remember if I ever actually bought it.
I love Harvest Moon now.
Fun game series, because it doesn't matter which one you get, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's always fun.
Oh, can I name a 32-bit RPG game with skill-based system in it?
Please do.
Project Zomboid.
I think that's 7,000 bit.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
just
says on the PC.
It's on the.
Actually, they just made it 32-bit, and you can switch it to 64-bit.
Well, yeah, that's a different thing, though. Like, computers are, they either have, you're either a computer that has a 64-bit color processor or 32-bit processor.
Shut
What? No.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it
Shut
makes
up.
sense. I just pointed it out. This fight is forever long. I don't know if anyone knows it. We're still in it.
The entire Pacific Rim movie takes place
In this fight.
in this fight.
Yeah.
That's actually where they got it. They recorded this.
They were
And
they were playing this game and like, holy shit, this is epic as shit. We need to make a movie about this.
They just replaced one of the robots with the monster.
The bigger robot was the monster.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah. So the moral of the story is,
You don't want to be the big robot.
you were supposed to lose. I'm not sure. In my mind, Eve is the bigger robot because it's really fucking tall, and this one's kind of stumpy.
No.
It
Well,
just kinda
see, I imagine like you're looking up from his feet. And this
Oh
guy
yeah,
is-
okay. I
Yeah.
guess that makes more sense.
And so he's like a giant, is what I'm seeing.
Okay. And like our characters are as big as like the HP part.
Yeah.
Like there's a
And so I imagine that what's his name's like only like chest high on him.
Yeah.
he's pulling off some sweet ass moves, you can just tell. Because one thing, he's actually hitting him.
Yeah, he was just dodging.
Yeah, he is just like. This is where that whole scene where he's like punching him and he rears back, and those rockets shoot out the back of his elbow, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it just breaks the jaw of R70. Hold on,
You can't even read it.
I gotta wait for it to come back up. R7038XX.
Yeah. That's a ridiculous.
There he
thing.
goes. He's hitting Eve now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
This is where the struggle comes in. You know, in the movie where like there's a struggle, you don't know if the heroes are gonna win.
Well, he just did 400 points of damage.
So you can imagine,
That
sure.
parts are flying.
Yeah, there are parts flying everywhere, and Eve's finally understanding just how mortal he really is compared to, this
Monstrosity.
this monster.
Yeah.
This like 6th level kaiju.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
sixth
it's
level
easily
type.
it's 6th level kaiju.
You know what I imagine Eve doing right now? Fuck the police!
That he could be. I
He
guess.
could be.
or
I don't know what that was. It's happened to us.
or he's doing the stuff from Pacific Rim. I think this.
Probably.
Oh,
shit.
He's broken.
He's going to kill him.
I don't know. This is completely out of nowhere. But earlier I was
I'll be back.
reading something. It was a game article,
Yeah.
and I was remembering the old days when we used to. Oh fuck! Eve exploded and we killed him.
Holy shit!
Do you remember when we used to get EGM, and then like all the reviewers have their code names, like they never had their names on there. They just had their
Oh yeah.
personas. Like
Yeah.
there was Sushi X. Gotta get the music.
I'm back.
Oh.
Chill music. Alright. So yeah, Sushi X was my favorite because he had that Ask Sushi X corner.
Uh-huh.
Well, when one day I was reading that, and they were talking about the 64 disk drive,
Yeah.
and that was when I first heard about Earthbound 2 or Mother 3 being out. Like, it was like, okay, they were making it.
Yeah.
It was going to come out for a 64 disk drive. I was excited. We had the 64, and I didn't even know that thing existed. I was waiting for it to come out. And I even sent a letter in asking when it comes out. And then I found out later on that they canceled it, and I was devastated.
Yeah.
Like this is some serious shit here.
What are we missing here?
Everything.
Nice. Nowadays, all love she could. Scattered them as gifts, having never seen you before.
This is a message from our grandfather about our grandmother.
America learned the melody, bathed in the glow of the crystal. Everyone was completely healed. Huh.
So our grandfather died up here waiting for his wife,
She never
and
did.
she's a magic hand.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point because she's the only person that's talking about music in the entire game. So
Yeah.
So
Thank
who's
God I had that onyx hook.
the queen, or I guess you can call her the queen of Magic Ant.
Yeah.
We
So-
talked to her a long time ago when we were first here, but of course we're gonna get into a fight with a snail.
What happened to Eve?
He blew up.
He blew up.
God damn
Did you
it.
see the epic
Did
fight?
you not watch the whole fight?
I
mean,
wasn't
his
here
arm
for
fell
the rest.
off, and he picked up his own arm and started spanking the other one.
I went to go get a drink.
Get my water.
Oh man!
Well, they both exploded in a epic battle.
So basically it was a tie.
Awesomeness.
And it was-
I was.
I guess at the end of the day, yeah, it was a tie. We survived though, so
Well, you guys
so
didn't-
actually, it was a win because we were there to be on his team. So
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
the
you
ones.
guys didn't do shit. All you did was like baby slap him.
It's called glory.
it's called glory
Shut the
and
hell
we
up.
stole it.
Fuck you and your glory.
So I was thinking, the YouTubers of today, their names and stuff, like the weird names,
Cinnamon toast.
they're not really that different from those guys. Sushi X, Sister Sinister, another one,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
couple others. It's interesting to think
Yeah,
about
there's
that.
like there's
'Cause
like,
nowadays you got, JonTron, PewDiePie, Pro Jared.
Peanut butter gamer.
yeah,
And
PNG.
Sky does Minecraft.
And Sky does Minecraft.
Wherever that is.
And
It's
Kermit
kind of
the
like
Frog plays Crow.
it's kind of like
we
it's
got-
like branding their name.
We got some music.
She's
going.
playing the music right now.
Yeah.
Ass music.
She actually looks kind of old now that you look at her.
Yeah, they actually did a good job of making a custom sprite that looks like an old woman.
Looks kind of frumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a song.
Oh, she's rocking out.
Rocking out with her cock.
I think we can.
Yeah, there, it finally popped up.
Yes, that's it.
I almost spit out my entire drink.
Yes, it is. So,
That is the song.
so we're just standing here. We
Gonna do something.
we going.
We're gonna get busy.
What's happening?
I don't know. I can't really do much of anything.
Please tell me the game didn't froze. Froze.
Getting froze.
Yeah, there we go.
Froze.
Yeah, because the
Gay.
game might have freezed on us.
Guy.
So if it froze.
I had loved him as if he were my own child too. He would always make
Shut up, Justin.
baby.
Before I punch you in the throat,
Sing a lullaby with them. George.
I killed you.
Maria.
Eric, sounds like you got something in your throat.
This is actually a pretty interesting. Wow, Jesus.
Oh, it's just
Sorry.
Monster.
She just died.
I'm a kaiju apparently. Oh, your grandma's dead.
speaking of America.
First your grandpa, now your grandma.
Queen Mary disappeared. And Magic Ant vanished without a trace.
So she's
Oh.
the reason Magic Ant existed?
It was an illusion for.
Her psyche.
Wow. That's some heavy shit right there. So Magic Ant's just gone now.
It's gone. And she's dead. I'm worried about dying.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
don't-
even saved it yet, so.
I don't want to do any of that all over
All
again.
of it. All of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just out of curiosity here. That was Magic Ant was just because she was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She couldn't deal with the fact of what happened when she was younger. So the shit like this started happening. The guy Gygus was an alien that they found,
Huh?
and they kind of raised as their kid. But then he started realizing that he was I guess he's like an emperor or something like that from another planet, and so now he's trying to take over the world. And
What a
for a
prick.
time, everyone else, the grandmother and grandfather disappeared, but they got separated and the grandfather died, and now she finally moved on herself.
So wait, Gygas they treated as their son?
Yeah. And
Gygas is a prick.
So our dad was raised as the brother of Gygas. Then they don't really talk about that too much.
well, maybe it's great grandfather and great grandmother because that would be something that they would talk about something more. I think.
There it is.
That's it.
First
Gygas.
Gygas. I don't. No.
Fuck you, Gygas.
Need to.
You need to
Yeah,
shield up. We need
and
to
I think
shield
everyone
up.
needs to sing out. Or no singing yet. Oh, so much to your family. This is actually going to get really weird. Guy's attack was inexplicable.
Inexplicable. See, I always like that kind of stuff in these games because it was like the things that hurt you in these games aren't necessarily being punched. Sometimes they are, but it's like it's something that actually happens to you, like a human being. Like if someone were to say something to you that just like destroyed your world, it would have an effect on you. And in an RPG, you can have a numeric effect with your health bar.
George's wife's raised me when I was very young.
Figured that out already.
Guy's attack was inexplicable.
Inexplicable, and it does a
Fuck ton.
shitload of damage.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna survive this?
It's rough.
Were we at full health when we started this fight?
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. If you get a chance to do Finn, he does like less damage sometimes, but it's actually kind of weird. Sometimes they do like a lot more damage than they do normally.
Aha!
Alright.
Nice for your momentum.
We're gonna just try to defend. I think we got enough life to weather. While George himself stole vital info from our planet and tried to turn against us.
Shut up,
Okay, so
Gygas.
Okay, so George was kind of like betraying almost.
yeah, maybe he just perceived that Gygas has always been portrayed as like having almost a childlike intellect, despite being amazingly powerful. So maybe he just like saw him like being intrigued by their technology and seeing it as being stealing it. I'm not real sure. I'm just thinking that's what's going on.
I was thinking like maybe, the aliens, 'cause they are very clearly
Yeah.
hostile
Yeah.
throughout all the games.
And-
Maybe he saw them as dangerous and wanted to take technology or information so that he could protect Earth.
Yeah.
And then Gygas didn't want that.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
Who wanted to do the?
Grandpa.
Oh.
this guy has no good
He
items.
sucks. That is the worst character
Yeah.
in any video game ever to exist. He's solely
He's
there
got-
for story
Guess
purposes.
just having to
I'll be
defend.
right back.
And now their descendant is hindering our plan.
You know,
America, I am
America.
referring to you.
America? No. America fixes problems.
You know what Gygas reminds me of? A noodle person.
A noodle person. Yeah? I can see
I
that.
suppose.
So my question is, what was Gygas doing with all those, like, clone capsules?
Those were not clone paths.
Those are people?
Those are people he abducted.
Oh my god.
That one town that's just kids. All the parents were abducted from there, and Pauline's mom got abducted too.
Shit.
Time to
Yeah.
deliver an
I guess
American.
I should point out that I've been talking to everybody at all times during like the downtimes of these things, so I know basically
Okay.
everything. Now leave me to die with the rest of the vile Earth people.
Alright, so that's very clear. Gygas has gotta go.
Yeah, he's
Because there's no, I mean, you can say what you want. Gygas is trying to kill everyone.
yeah. And I'm trying to think if this is the round. This might be the round, but we're too damn hurt right now to do anything about it.
You know, you should deliver an American kick straight to the nuts of him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck you!
So, I'm not gonna say, we're not gonna spoil
You're insects to me.
we're not gonna spoil Earthbound, like how you win in Earthbound. But it's very similar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I always wondered, like, when this game first came out, like, how long did it take for people to kind of figure out what to do in this particular fight?
Yeah.
Board the mothership with me. That's pretty crazy. It reminds me of, actually it reminds me a lot of, I can't remember his name, but the main, or at least the most important Reaper in Mass Effect. You know.
It's all the
You know what I'm talking
uh, Harbinger?
about? Yeah, Harbinger.
Yeah.
It's like really like cerebral alien person who's like trying to get into the mind of the main character. I guess that's where Oh.
What are you guys talking about? Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Mass Effect 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Harbinger's pretty crazy.
It was saying the guy, I guess, reminded me of Harbinger because, like, how it's trying to get inside your head.
You fuckers, you spoiled Mass Effect 3 for me.
Have you not played that yet?
No.
I mean, you
Wait,
did
wait.
give me the entire trilogy. You should have played it all before then.
Also,
Well, I didn't have enough time.
wait, what did
What did we spoil?
what did it spoil?
We just talked about Harbinger.
Yeah, you told me he gets into the mind of main character things.
No, he just
Just tries.
we said that he uses like psychological tactics.
Okay, anyways,
I want to tell the end now.
If you do, I'll punch you square in the nuts.
well, my question was, how long did it take for people to figure out what to do? I mean, this ability has done, I'm pretty sure, absolutely nothing throughout the whole game.
Saying I didn't even know it's been there this whole game.
Oh, really? Well, that might have been like
Holy.
two. Yeah, he doesn't shit.
Donkey balls?
Wait, did you just, how did you just... Oh, you did it on your turn.
This is interesting because the music actually gets more pumped up and changes the more you sing. Like it starts off like barely anything, but the further on you go, he's like, stop singing,
Yeah,
stop singing. It's so interesting.
He's saying stop singing, but doesn't really tell you that it really does anything to him.
Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't do like any like noticeable damage.
But it
Which
breaks
is,
his
I think,
soul.
again, another kind of, one of the commendable things about the Earthbound and Mother series is that, like I just said before, he's not really hitting you, but he's hurting you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not really hitting him, and you don't really know what's happening to him. So all this kind of stuff is like not really a physical amount of damage that's happening on either side. You get to see it for your benefit of being able to heal yourself. But he doesn't see it on you, and you have no way of seeing it on him. So, I think that's pretty cool.
What does singing do?
It's just affecting him in some way. I guess
It's the song that his mother sang to him.
it's the lullaby song that the grandma would sing to. Gygas.
So, do you sing to him and it breaks his
And
soul?
so essentially it's...
It's destroying his mind.
It's just trying his mind.
So you're turning his brain into mush?
I wonder why that is.
Well, he can't deal with it, I guess. He can't deal with the fact that he's killing the people that
Cared for him?
cared for him, or...
Like I said, he's always kind of portrayed as being like almost childlike.
Zed's gone. Can we pick him back up?
No. Yeah, it was a calculated risk on my part,
Didn't work out.
and it did not work out.
But it was a risk he was willing to take because it was Zed's son.
You notice how like the song is lasting longer.
Much longer.
Yeah. It's
This is like that end of the movie where all the people start getting like up in space singing,
Yeah.
crossing arms.
yeah.
Zed's dead.
Classic part in the movie where Zed's dead.
Yeah, and he's like,
Zed is the character that gets killed in every movie, and you're just like, oh, I forgot he was even in that movie.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
and-
dead. Who
and-
was he?
and then you just see him in the behind the scenes crying.
And it's really weird. It's like, I don't know if they want you to, like, feel bad for him, but he is like such a hindrance that it's painful to have him there.
yeah.
It's like,
Might as well just let him.
it's like, they could have him help in other ways. He should not be in the fight.
Yeah.
He should have a Doc Wagon badge.
I
Yeah.
think you gotta sing like 10 times.
Keep singing! Just keep singing!
I think we.
But, you know,
wanna
it's
do
also
that sing.
Another cool thing is, in every, like, jeez.
Eric, what the hell?
Can you
I'm
just get the dick out of your throat?
How are you gonna suck at it? 'Cause you seem pretty good at it.
You seem like a pro.
Real
The-
funny.
The thing is, like, when there's like a big fight in these games, or at least this game, there's always like some reason why you win. Like for instance, earlier we had Tony P, who was like an adult that was with us for a while,
Yeah.
and then we had the big robot.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, we would fight like normally, like a stray dog or something like that. And now we're fighting something completely beyond our, capabilities of fighting, and they're just kids. What's the kid really gonna do? Our kid has a baseball bat. Pauline has. Does she have a frying pan?
Yeah.
So all we can do is kind of just sing, I guess.
Or it's like trust that we are doing the right thing.
It's faith in the child, really.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Have faith in the dipshit.
I might have to pause here.
Oh my god, no, he didn't just knock Zed out, he fucking murdered him.
Okay, so there was a bit of technical issue. We had to cut the audio for a second, but everything's back to normal now. So we're still going here.
Yeah, let's see. So, we're singing, and it just reminds me of a lot of Earthbound. Of course, like I was saying earlier, we played Earthbound first.
Yeah.
So, and we beat the game. So when it came to this game, it really wasn't that difficult to figure out what we had to do.
Yeah. Except, as far as this fight goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
yeah, the only thing that was difficult, the dungeons in this game are pains in the ass at some points.
Yeah, I mean, if we've played games with harder dungeons, it's just...
Well, Phantasy Star's first-person dungeons are much worse.
Any first-person dungeon is horrible.
Phantasy Star 2.
At least, from the older games.
Yeah.
Obviously, play like Skyrim right now. It's pretty easy to navigate your way through the dungeon.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing to think about, is that the more modern games are, it's much easier to tell where you're going, and dungeons are also pretty small, actually, when you really think about it.
Yeah.
So, that would be an interesting, game, if, a more modern game with, a more labyrinth-like dungeon, or just a more epic dungeon, I guess.
Yeah. Something like on the size of Phantasy Star 2's dungeons that were just massive.
Yeah, maybe, or just a little more involved, something like a.
Oh, here we go.
Well, just to finish my thought, something along the lines of Mega Man, like a Mega Man stage.
I heard that song. Someday I will. We will meet again.
America will meet again.
Technically not. He won't meet.
No, he never meets this character ever again. He or she has never decided if it's a boy or not.
Gygas, I think the grandmother specifically mentioned him as raising him as a son.
Oh,
Jesus.
Shit! That was hell of a...
That was a big ship.
Yeah. They really did a good job making it seem like it was right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Pauline is reunited with her mother as the rest of the freed people exit the cave. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely captured people. And Zed was there too.
Yeah.
Tony P, fully recovered, is now a popular singer at the Lifehouse. Ha! That's pretty cool. He's got the mic and everything. He's
rocking.
That's a nice little ending there for Tony P. He's kind of a dickhead though.
Yeah.
The abducted grown-ups return to their children at Easter. Great job, kids.
Weird.
Yeah, that's definitely a bonus. Tony P was there for a little bit, so I'll never forget you. So I won't say goodbye, just till we meet again. That's how they got the script for John Q. Zed returns to Heroes Welcome at Twinkle Elementary School. That's pretty cool, but he didn't really do much. But he can
He
say
did more
whatever.
than them.
That's true. He did a lot more than them. That is a good point. None of these kids did shit. Welcome home, America. Glad you made it. Back safe and sound. You must be famished. Oh, please. Please say it. I was kind of hoping that she would offer whiskey. Letter from America. I miss him so much. I hope we can meet together again. Whoa,
That is a hell of an illustration.
There's a little
there.
drawing there.
God damn.
It's a thought, isn't it?
Yeah, she's like thinking about what happened.
Now that Earth's crisis is finally over, I think I'll just lie down for a moment. Oh, our character spoke!
Wow,
I didn't really... Huh.
that's weird.
The hat's on the ground and everything. That's pretty cool. He's breathing! I wonder if he was breathing in the original, or just added for the...
Oh, here's a little credit scroll here, kind of.
This is kind of like the end of like a platformer or something, where they show every character.
Right.
And they all turn out to have a name of some kind.
Yeah. Strange that they're not giving them a name. Like, a couple of them we actually know.
Sweepy Joe!
That guy was a prick. Remember he was real mean about his wife?
Yeah, he was a douchebag.
So, I guess while this credit scroll is going, final thoughts and review of the game would be interesting.
Okay, well, let's see. It was fun.
It was
But
fun.
for me, all RPGs are fun. This game, like Earthbound, there's a lot of RPG conventions, just almost ironically in a humorous way. So
Yeah. It doesn't do it as much as Earthbound does it, but it does do it a little bit.
so in that sense, it was unique, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of RPGs used to be. All of them were in some way incredibly unique. They had something unique about them. After Final Fantasy VII, yeah, there's Sid. After Final Fantasy VII, I feel like a lot of RPGs that were created, not all of them, but a lot of them that were created were kind of like cash-in RPGs. Like, oh, you like Final Fantasy VII? Well, buy every single RPG that comes out because, fuck you.
Yeah.
So this came out at a time where you had to be unique, otherwise no one was going to buy it.
Yeah.
And that could have been different in Japan. I don't know how many games that were never released here that were all really bad. But I haven't played them, so I can't say. What the hell were those things?
We didn't really talk to them. They're actually above Maria's castle in Magic Camp.
Oh, okay.
You can get them on your team temporarily. There's the crew.
They are not anywhere near as extraordinary as the Earthbound characters, I will say that.
No, they didn't really have enough dialogue for them to be in depth. The end part there, that was neat.
Yeah, I like that.
There's also the wrap up stuff.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I like the games with closure. I hate the games that just like end and it's over. And to a degree, I guess it kind of was, but for an NES game, there was a good amount of closure.
Yeah. I liked a few of the moments, like when they showed them like talking to Pauline, the main character, and them talking together. It's like it didn't really happen too much till towards the end of the game, actually.
No.
But that was interesting.
Kind of had the suffering of like Suikoden 4, where there wasn't a whole lot of story except for near the end or in the very beginning.
Yeah.
It was actually about the same amount of closure as why do we always just say my name and not Luke and Jack?
I think we did that once in Earthbound.
8.
That's such an interesting.
There's about the same amount of closure in that one as the original ending of Mass Effect 3. So there you go. So yeah, good game. I would say if you're really into the older, this is your dad. I hate to wake you, but I might just be a little too soon to rest easy. It's a nice drawing. Nice.
Yeah, it is.
What's it?
Real sure if it's like anything actually to it, but
it was a fun game, and if you're into 8-bit games, 8-bit RPGs specifically, or if you're just really into the Earthbound franchise, which is actually our case in both cases, I recommend playing the game, but I wouldn't go in expecting Earthbound.
yeah, and I gotta say I probably wouldn't go in expecting Final Fantasy.
No, wouldn't go in, or Phantasy Star. I say if you put it right next to Dragon Warrior, you're gonna have a really good time. If you compare it next to Dragon Warrior, the first one, Dragon Quest. Which one is it in Japan?
Dragon Quest in Japan, Dragon Warrior here.
If you put it next to Dragon Warrior, then you're gonna have a pretty good time. Which I'm not saying anything about Dragon Warrior. I like that game too.
Yeah, I mean,
that was like the first RPG I ever played. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the same thing. It's good, but it's not as good as some of the other 8-bit games, and it's more of a thing that you should play just because of the Earthbound franchise.
Because of how good Earthbound is, you want to go back and kind of like experience the origin, or you can just watch this playthrough. I mean, this pretty much, you pretty much experience everything with this playthrough.
Yeah.
We fought everything. I'm pretty sure we fought every single monster in the playthrough. So
yeah,
you got to see everything. And you know what I think we should do? You kind of mentioned it before. I don't know if you mentioned it in recording, but we should definitely do this, and that is kind of cut up the video, the entire playthrough, and sync up a song to it. It's kind of like a tribute.
Yeah.
Kind of like a last hurrah. I think we'll do that with all of our series.
When we finish them, yeah. I will work on that. I'll probably work on that this weekend.
So that's something to look forward to. We'll have this video, but we'll also have one more last hurrah with our Mother playthrough.
Yep. Well, I think that'll be it for now.
So our next series is going to be our next game will be Earthbound or Mother 2.
Yep.
We'll continue right along with the series.
Which, by the way, we own American Earthbound. We have the real cartridge.
Yeah, we have this Super Nintendo cartridge, which is pretty great.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you next time.
See you next time.